Okay, extinction is a part of evolution, and the organisms used to get extinct in some millions of years. But it is believed that the species extinction rate is 100 to 100 times faster now than in the pre-human times. That means the species extinction rate has increased. And if this will continue, nearly it is believed that nearly half of all the species on the earth might be extinct within next 100 years. तो ये जो रेट है एक्सटिंक्शन का वो बहुत इंक्रीज हो गया है, एंड जो रेट है वो 100 से 1000 टाइम्स फास्ट हो चुका है, एंड दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ a matter of concern. Okay, now there is a term which is known as sixth extinction. This difference in the rates, okay, this you know that the rate has become faster, and this is known as sixth extinction, and the cause of this extinction is human activities. So a new term which is very important for all of you, it is sixth extinction, which you have to remember. Now all of you know that because of loss of biodiversity there will be what will be the impact on the earth. It will lead to decrease in plant population. Then again we will find number of environmental changes such as drought and other changes. Then again increased variability in ecosystem processes such as plant productivity, water use, and pest and disease cycles. So this will be the impact on the earth. Okay, now the most important thing which we must know is, if we are the cause, okay, they must be classified or categorized under different categories. So they have been identified as 4 important causes. So loss of biodiversity is because of 4 important causes, and these are 4 in number. So we also call them, these causes are also known as the EVIL quartet. Quartet means 4. So first one is habitat loss and fragmentation, second one is co-extinction, third one is overexploitation, and the last one is alien species invasion. So these are 4 major causes of biodiversity, loss of biodiversity. First one is habitat loss and fragmentation. All of us know that if some areas are cleared, अगर किसी बड़े एरिया को अगर हम क्लियर करते हैं या ट्रीज़ को कट करते हैं, तो ऑर्गेनिजम्स वहाँ रहते हैं, जो एनिमल्स रहते हैं स्पेशली, उनके पास जो उनका हैबिटेट है वो वहाँ नहीं रहता. सो दे स्टार्ट मूविंग टू अदर प्लेसेस. So this is a very important problem, that is fragmentation. So because of cutting down of forests in a particular area or in particular region, it is causing another problem, that is habitat loss for animals. So it is found that in Amazon rainforest, जो Amazon rainforest है उसको commonly lungs of planet कहा जाता है, and it is believed that a larger areas of such Amazon rainforests are cut and cleared. So trees are cut and cleared, and they are actually using it either for making buildings, or they are actually using those areas for crop production. So but because of this, it is causing actually this is threatening survival of many species as they are losing their habitats. ओके, अमेज़न फॉरेस्ट इतना बड़ा फॉरेस्ट है कि उसको सैटेलाइट से उसको मॉनिटर किया जाता है. नॉर्मली फॉरेस्ट में फॉरेस्ट ऑफिशियल्स होते हैं जो नॉर्मली उसको मॉनिटर कर लेते हैं, लेकिन वहाँ पर देखा गया है कि उसको सैटेलाइट से मॉनिटर करना पड़ता है. और अगर किसी एरिया में, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि बहुत सारे ऐसे प्लेसेस हैं जहाँ पर पोचिंग की प्रॉब्लम होती है, बहुत सारी ऐसी प्लेसेस हैं जहाँ पर हैवी ट्री कटिंग की प्रॉब्लम होती है, वहाँ पर जो क्लियरिंग होती है, लैंड क्लियरिंग, वो क्लियरली सैटेलाइट कैमरे से दिखता है. और क्योंकि वो फॉरेस्ट इतना बड़ा है that a car or a jeep cannot reach at that particular place, so they use helicopters for monitoring and guarding these forests. So just believe, if such big forest, Amazonian rainforests, will lose bigger or larger areas in fragments, in very small fragments. One day that particular fragment will become bigger, and this will lead to the extinction of organisms which are living in that area as they are losing their habitats. Okay, so this is habitat loss and fragmentation. Here you can see deforestation in Amazon is shown, and you can see that how these bigger areas are being cut and cleared within no time. And that's why this fragmentation actually affects the those organisms which are migratory animals, and you can say their territories are marked, and that also badly affects their territories. Okay, now moving on to overexploitation. We know that humans, or you can say us, we depends upon nature for food and shelter, and we are using its natural resources free of cost. But using it is okay, but overusing it is creating all problems, and because of this many species are extinct now. Okay, so stellar sea cow, passenger pigeon, these are such organisms, these are such which are extinct now due to over exploitation. Okay, now we have, and in the same manner we have endangered also many animals, so now they are going to come in the category of extinct. Now next cause is alien species invasion. Okay, now sometimes what happens, we introduce certain organisms unintentionally or intentionally, because of one or the other reason. Like if we like that particular organism, we want it uh, to be in a new habitat, we actually introduce it in that habitat. Okay, so that new organism which doesn't belong to that ecosystem is known as alien species. कोई ऑर्गेनिज्म जो एक पर्टिकुलर इकोसिस्टम और एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया को बिलोंग नहीं करता, और जब हम उसको इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं तो ऐसे ऑर्गेनिज्म को एलियन स्पीशीज़ कहते हैं. और बहुत सारे जगह देखा गया है कि एलियन स्पीशीज़ ही डिक्रीज़ कर रहे हैं इंडिजिनस स्पीशीज़ की पॉपुलेशन को, या फिर वो इवन इतना ज़्यादा इंटरप्ट कर देते हैं, इंटरप्शन कॉज करते हैं, इतना ज़्यादा इंटरफेरेंस कॉज करते हैं कि वो जो इंडिजिनस स्पीशीज़ एक्सटिंक्ट हो जाता है. Okay, so there are many examples. For example, there is example of Nile perch. Nile perch, this is a big fish you can see here. This Nile perch was introduced in a lake Victoria, which is in located at East Africa, and now it is believed that this Nile perch has actually led to the extinction of more than 200 species of cichlid fishes in the lake. So you can see that Nile perch is the alien species which has led to the extinction of indigenous species found in that lake. So this is one example. Another example is, all of us know that this is carrot grass. This is also known as Parthenium. The next one is lantana, and the last one is water hyacinth. These three are weeds. Okay, and these were introduced from other places, but now they have spread so much that they are causing harm to the native species of plants. Okay, another example is of catfish. This is African catfish known as Clarias gariepinus. Okay, so this was actually introduced for increasing its production in aquaculture, but now it is found that this African catfish Clarias gariepinus is actually causing threat to the indigenous catfishes of that area. So these are the three very important examples of alien species invasion. How alien species can cause declination or extinction of indigenous species. Okay, and the next one is co-extinction. Okay, in the past chapters, in previous chapters, you must have heard about co-evolution also. There is a term. अगर कोई दो ऑर्गेनिजम्स एक साथ इवॉल्व करते हैं विथ टाइम, तो हम उसे को इवोल्यूशन कहते हैं. दैट मीन्स फॉर एग्जांपल फिग स्पीशीज़ एंड द वॉस्प. ओके, ये दोनों ऐसे स्पीशीज़ हैं जो दोनों एक दूसरे के साथ इवॉल्व हुए हैं, और माना जाता है कि अगर एक एक्सटिंक्ट होगा तो दूसरा भी एक्सटिंक्ट हो जाएगा. So in the same manner, this is a term which is known as co-extinction. Okay, so when a species becomes extinct, the plant or animal species which is associated with the same species will also become extinct. जब दो ऑर्गेनिजम्स एक दूसरे के ऊपर पूरी तरह से डिपेंड करते हैं तो वो इवॉल्व भी साथ में होते हैं और वो एक्सटिंक्ट भी साथ में होते हैं. इफ़ दे गेट एक्सटिंक्ट टुगेदर then it is known as co-extinction. So this is a very good example